Alrighty, good morning guys. So today we're already starting with a banger. Yesterday I spent a whole lot of farming stain clones, right? Hold up, where they are. Oh, look at this, hello, GM buff. Oh, let's go. I'll take it. I still have a GM's buff, but I rather just have it for like even longer. There we go. Let me just extract some of the crap items. And look at this, since I've been farming a lot of stain clones and I will continue to do so, Moonbang actually came with a really good idea. We can actually go to the events tab. Oh, by the way, these I recommend definitely do. Look at this. You can put gems of liberation for like forge gems, you know? So you can stack up your forge gems pretty easily. But this is what I wanted to bring your attention to. Look at this, right? You can use stain clones to get myth XP, or I should say elixirs of myth. And now I'm not myth level just yet. But let me just put these stain clones in. Let us collect a bunch of these myth XP potions. And this was like Moonbang's idea. He thinks it's worth it and I think it's worth it too. There we go. I already got like over 200 of them. Now since I'm not myth, this is what I could actually do. Look at this, play Cabal Exchange. We'll open the store and I can actually exchange myth XP potions for overload potions. And those I could use from overload 55, which I'm super close to. I don't know, I think like this is gonna get my overload up to 100 in no time, so this is definitely what I'm gonna do. So yeah, thanks again for Moonbag for this suggestion. Now let's also claim our daily login. There we go. And we got our premium dungeons. My favorite dungeon of all. We can start with Panic Cave, because why not? Panic Cave I also always do like just on normal instead of the elite. I've been traumatized by this dungeon way too much and I'm not even gonna attempt elite. Maybe when I'm like 1 million combat power, because my strategy is just to basically burst the boss as quickly as possible. And so the farm begins. Yesterday the best thing I got was just Luminous Soul from these, but one of these days, man, I'm gonna get either the extreme upgrade or slot extender. I mean, slot extender would be nicest, because sooner or later we're gonna need to level up the guild for level 7. And people in the guild have already been donating massively in order to, you know, level it up. And just like as a guild master, I need to make my contributions, you know what I mean? Thank God that my like Sigmetal master set is gonna be extremely cheap compared to other classes. That's why I'm so happy that I actually picked a Force Shielder, a class that I legit wanna play, and also a class that is very cheap to build, at least at the start. And yeah man, hopefully I can get like the 4 remaining overload levels. Should I use my aura here? Not. I can just use my BM1 for the boss. BM1 plus aura. I think that's gonna be much faster. Yeah man, I cannot wait to actually start building my Sigmetal set. And I'm only 1 slot extender away from getting a full set. That's why these dungeons are just like so nice for me. I forgot to use my aura, but I should be fine with the Mortal Bane. Right? Hopefully? Yeah, there we go. Good. Alina, nothing too good. Nothing too good. Let's receive the treasure. Also guys, remember to take your BP potions whenever you can. The reset time is gonna be in like 5 hours, so I'll make sure to remember to actually purchase them daily. Guild treasure is filling up bit by bit. That's good. Let me put the rest of the potions in here. And that's like another reason why I really like premium dungeons. They only cost 1000 BP to actually claim the treasure, which is so cheap. You know, like you can, if I'm doing these kind of farms, man, I can get so much guild treasure items for my guild, which means we get more elixir for everyone in the clan, and elixir itself can be used to like purchase the potions weekly, as you can see, which I should do as well. So hopefully after today, once I claim the guild treasure, I should have enough elixir potions to get like even more overload potions. Because yeah man, as soon as I reach 55, oh man, I'll straight jump to like 100 I think. Just because like all of the stain clones that I gave in for the collection. Yeah man, this event tab, like do not underestimate this event tab, it gives so much good stuff. Huh? Oh man, I didn't make it in time to kill another lava elemental. If I were to do this this lava dungeon not on elite but actually just on normal premium, I think I could do it like so much faster. But I'm not even sure if it's worth doing it faster, right? All of these I can do at elite, and Panic Cave is gonna be the only exception that I won't even try elite. I don't mind if I take like 2 minutes longer to clear the dungeon, you know what I mean? I just care about the rewards. Can use BM1 here. I should probably put more potions in my tab, right? Now I'm only using extreme holy water. Could probably mix it with like a penetration potion, something like that. Yeah, there we go. Let's put the waters in. We can put the taunts a little bit to the side and put the holy waters here. Okay, Mortal Bane time. But yeah, in terms of story time, I'm still waiting for a callback from the my employer. And my ex-employer is already asking me to come to the office and talk. And I said, you know what, first I wanna talk with the office job. And just in case they don't want me back, then I'm gonna go to the ex-employer. I'm not gonna go to them straight away, you know what I mean? So hopefully the office job is gonna call today. I texted them in the morning and they said, oh, okay, yeah, let me just call you when I'm not busy. But it's been like 2 hours. They still haven't called back. I guess they're still busy. Okay, big loot, big loot. No, not really. More mercenary pieces, which I guess they're fine. But they're nothing too special, you know? I would much prefer like Luminous Soul over the mercenary pieces. Okay, for this one, let's do Elite as well. And after this, we'll start using Force Gems. Man, I'm not getting lucky with the stamina bonuses. I have to use my SP potions. Yeah, look at this, man. My BM2 actually has a pretty decent range. I forgot to take the quests. Hold up. Can still take few of them, right? Dreamer's Crazy, Panic Cave. I definitely had one for Catacomb. There we go. Boom, there it is. Good. Yeah, you really want to make sure you're getting those Stain Clones, because Stain Clones are like quite valuable in this game. Since I used all of the Stain Clones that I farmed for the Myth XP potions, the rest that I'm gonna farm today is just gonna be for my BM3. Because I want to unlock like a better BM3 than what I have now. Currently it's only like stage 1, which I don't think it's acceptable. We need to have stage 3 BM3. I'm not sure if it would increase the base stats, but at the very least it would give the specialty attack level 3, which has to be better than level 1, right? I have my early morning coffee by my side. There's actually a lot of cool things in the collection as well. I'm thinking like, are the extreme cores good? Oh wait, what? I still had one more of this. I'll definitely do it. I have only one right now. So I will farm some more. Take all the force gems from here that I can. Look at this, you can also trade gems of liberation for extreme cores. That I'm not sure if it's worth it or not. Could be, but I'm gonna need your guys' help. Whether like I should do it or not. Man, I probably should have used my aura. Never mind. Let me just lure these people. There we go. It seems that the Panic Cave is actually the fastest one out of all the premium dungeons. Well, either Panic Cave or Streamer's Crazy. It's gonna be one or the other, because the Frozen Clue and the Lava one actually take a little bit of time. There we go, get a good lure. Hit as many minions as I can at the same time. Look at this sloppy House Blader. Way better than dogshit DM. Bruh, try playing Force Shielder. If you think DM is bad, try playing Force Shielder. But nah, I kid, man, I love this class. And I can't wait to be like OP in the wars. Who's still missing? I think the fighter ghosts. Oh no, there we go. The boss is spawning. Take the boss. Mortal Bane, why not? Okay, big drops, big money, big money. Nah. Oh, my employer's calling me. Hold up, guys. Okay, guys, good news. Yeah, they took me back, you know, in the office job. So I will start from September 1st. And probably I'll have the car by the first week of September, something like that. So I won't have to, you know, wake up at 5 in the morning to actually, you know, make it to work by 8. Man, happy days, man. I really did not want to return to my ex-employer because they've been texting me like crazy, you know? And it's not gonna be nice what I'm gonna say, but they can go to hell, man. Because now they're speaking like very, very nicely, right? But I know that it's because there's probably like a bunch of work that needs to be done. And you know, like they said like, oh man, we pay in full, in card, there's not gonna be any like, because what they used to do is basically the holiday pay, right? So they would make you write that you're going on holiday when you're actually not. So you're getting like way less money in your card, but you still get the same amount of wage just by cash, you know what I mean? And when I used to work in Denmark, it was like the same people who recruited me to Denmark. And the thing about Denmark, they promised 19 euros an hour. Okay, you know, with They pay for housing and everything like that. And man, the deal in the Denmark was we lived like 10 people in one house. We obviously built our own walls to, you know, separate the rooms so we wouldn't, you know, have to like share a room with like some random dude. You know what I mean? And a quick 360 right here. And yeah, so the bottom line, I never really received my 19 euros an hour. What I did receive was 15 or even less than 15. I received 14.7 euros an hour. So the remainder 4 or 5 euros an hour were actually supposed to be from holiday pay and from tax returns. Right? Now, here's the thing. It took us at least 2 months to set up the CPR numbers and Danish bank account. And for these first 2 months that we worked, I only worked there for a month and a half because then I realized what's actually going on. For the first like month and a half that I worked, or for all of my time that I worked in Denmark, I received my wage into my Lithuanian bank account. And therefore I could not return taxes from that account. Because they did some like sketchy business there as well. I tried to, you know, log in with my CPR number, like I was all ready to set up my nemkonto, which is basically like a one-off tax transfer to an overseas account. And yeah, man, there was no data of me, you know, paying taxes in Denmark at all. So I don't know what they did with like the taxes and whatnot, but I'd never received my full 19. Oh wow, okay. You have failed to connect to the server. Please try again. There we go, we are back in. And yeah, when I actually confronted them about it, basically they said to me, bruv, we are not responsible for that. We are only responsible to employ you into the Denmark. And then like the people that pay your wage are like completely different people. You know what I mean? So they kind of puts like all of the responsibility on like the Denmark people instead of like them. But they were the ones that promised me all of those conditions, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's why like I had no trust with them, so I really didn't want to come back, even though they said like they promised me such like even higher wage, everything in my bank account, and they would even rent me a car, so I wouldn't need to like bring all the tools with my car, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I know load a baloney when I see one. But yeah, man, good news. It's gonna take a while, but let's say in 6 to 7 months, I'll be able to actually take out a loan for my apartment. And I think at that point, you know, we will think about like streaming a bit more often. Currently, it's only gonna be on the weekends. I have optimized my OBS settings as safe as possible, right? So at least in the weekends, hopefully, we shouldn't have any issues streaming. And I mean, until then, you can enjoy like high quality, much higher quality than the streams, these daily videos, right? Because they're still gonna come every single day, man. Oh man, we have even more good news. Sloppy from our Discord actually pulled slot extender highest. He pulled up a picture in our Discord if you wanna see. Holy moly, man. I'm not sure which dungeon it was, but I know for sure that it's not the freaking premium dungeons that I'm doing. And this gets my dopamine spiking. I want a slot extender highest as well. Even like slot extender highs would be just more than enough for me. Well, maybe not more than enough. Slot extender highest would be more than enough. Slot extender high would probably get me like a piece or two. Yeah, look at this. Thank you, Chenky. Lucky bastard. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. There may be a little bit of jealousy, but I'll get there. I'll get my slot extender highest sooner or later. Okay, I think we can try Steamer's Crazy Premium right now, right? We'll see if this one is actually like better than Panic Cave, because this one I can do on Elite. And still, it should be like really fast, to be fair. Man, good news all around today. Now, I know this probably is out of my league for now, but what do you guys think if we were to try DT, just like the first wave? See what kind of XP I can get. I know it's not weekend, but I just want to try it. Normally, I wouldn't even dream about like DT at this combat power, but to be fair, yesterday we did Eka, right? And Eka actually went really good. Me and Tinty actually managed to get to the tempo stage, and it feels like if we had enough time, if we had more damage, maybe we could even take on tempos, right? So we'll see. After this run, I'm actually gonna go to the overload and put all of my stats in the overload to increase my combat power just a little bit. Maybe I should do the skill transcendence as well. right? All I need is divine stone sets, which would cost just a little bit, but man, if I'm trying to get to like DT to do at least like wave 1, I think I need all of the combat power that I can get. GM level 5 is expiring. I actually need to go and vote for the server. I'll get 3 GM level 5 buffs. New guild application, don't mind if I do. Lovely stuff. Man, we are growing. Look at this. Almost 100 people in clan already. I think I'll use my aura here just because the GM buff has expired completely. And I don't want to use like my normal GM buffs just because I know I can vote for the server and get like 3 level 5 GMs for like 10 hours. It's a resource managing game, you know, so you need to manage your resource. Man, I still can't believe the slot extender highest. My pets are getting worse and worse. Oh yeah, that's not good at all, man. That is not good. Anything good? Anything good? Nah, not right now at least. Okay, let me buy overload potions. I can only afford 6. You see, I need way more elixir, because I can actually buy 40 of them. Maybe 40 of them would be enough to take me to 55, but I don't think so. Because once I hit 55, man, I'm gonna hit like 100 immediately after that. Okay, let's get my overload. I think still like the best strategy, because you'll be able to max everything, right? Once you're overload 100. So now I think let's just focus on maxing the attack tree. Because as a force shielder, like I already have like pretty decent defense. So all I really need is attack. Attack rate, let's take that. Add damage, don't mind if I do. Still 70 points remaining. But as you go further in the tree, it's actually gonna cost more and more points. See, now it's like 4 points per stat. So it is a little bit expensive. But I'm gonna get all of this anyways, right? Penetration, there you go, 5 points for penetration. Look at this, I can barely max my penetration, and there you go. All of the overload points are done. Let me check my combat power. 423k, yeah, that's good. It's real good. Now let me see if I can actually find the image for the best way to actually upgrade your skill transcendence. I know Osgun has posted it, maybe like 3 days ago, 2 days ago. Oh, there we go, there it is. Here's the image. So first I put 5 points in here, then I max all of this tree, and then I go for this tree. Okay, pretty clear enough. The only thing is I'm gonna need a lot of divine stone sets, and I'm not sure how expensive they are. We can check. They're probably quite expensive. Let's check divine stone. Divine stone is 600k each. What about divine stone set? 650, even more. Oh wow. Okay, maybe I'm not ready for this kind of level of investment. There we go, let's just vote for the server. And yeah, for like the skill stones, sorry, for the skill transcendence, I think I'm gonna farm the divine stones myself once I'm strong enough. I think that's gonna be the best case, because my money should go either to like the guild treasure chest or to my new sig metal set. Because look at this, we already have like 300 mil in the guild, while I'm like literally here broke, right? Am I broke? Yes, I am broke. At least for now. Okay, Devil Tower 1, let's take 2 entries. It's good that they're cheap, you know, so even if we fail it doesn't matter, right? We can try without no repercussions. I just need to wait a couple of minutes before I actually can receive my level 5 GM in the mail. In the meantime, look at this. Streamer Crazy Minesta costs 2 million, while if I were to go for the Panic Cave, it's only 1.5 mil. So maybe Panic Cave normal is just like the best thing for me to farm. Or I mean like Panic Cave premium, but not on elite difficulty, just on normal difficulty. Because it's super fast, I can do it easy, and the Minestas are actually the cheapest for this dungeon. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the play. So how much do we wanna do today? Should we do like 10 runs of the premiums? Yeah, why not? Let's do 10 runs. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. 29 mil, but don't worry, once I sell all of my upgrade cores, it's actually gonna stack up. I could even sell my stain clones if I really needed to. We can check the price of the stain clones really quick. One stain clone is 1 million. So basically per one of this I get 5 million. I mean, yeah, that's actually not a bad profit. I could consider selling. It would be just really nice to know whether the stain clones you can craft with 100% accuracy, or is it like a bit less? Hold up, let me relog, maybe I'll get my GM level 5. Ah, there we go. Yes, I did. Since I have it, might as well just try the DT. Because yeah, man, look at this. All of these are just waiting for me, man. I only have 4 overload levels to go. Oh, and Chloe tokens, man. I keep forgetting my Chloe tokens. That is not good. I need to remember them every single day. There we go. We're just explaining the importance of BP. Because, man, this you definitely need to buy every single day. It's just too much value. Okay, to upgrade core highs, let me get my Chloe. And while I'm here, like, we can double check. Does it really not write the success rate for the stain clones? I think you need to unlock it. You know what? Let's unlock it. Okay, and let's try and do one. Because it doesn't say like 100%, 80%, so I'm assuming it's 100%. 100%? Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's actually like, it could be a good businessman. There we go, use all 3 and I get 15 tradable stain clones. Now let's divide them into 1 by 1s and put them on them. Ooh, there we go, my 4 scores have sold. Good. And there we go, 13.5 mil. Yeah, that's good. Oh, look at this. They're selling immediately. That's nice, man. Look, literally immediately. Oh my days. Okay. So if I lose my GM's level 5, it's not gonna be like too terrible, because I still have 2 more potions. Let me make sure that I use both of my holy waters. Oh, and I think I could still add like a penetration potion here. I know I have it, just don't know where exactly do I have it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, let's put it instead of the taunt. No, wait, I'm not gonna put it in here, because this is my setup for war, and for war, like, I'll have separate potions anyways. This is looking good. Look at this, I think all of the stain clones sold already. Like, literally immediately, it didn't even take like a minute or 2. I'll do it at level 0, of course. Recommended combat power, 600k, so maybe for the first 2 waves I'll actually be fine. Let's see, I have 1k AP, and I have 6% of overload XP. Okay, let's see how it goes. Use my penetration potion. This is literally my max setup right now. If I can do it at level 1... Oh, look at this. Yeah, probably will be able to. Let me use my Blessing Bead Superior for even more XP. Yeah, man, this is actually really good. So I think I should do at least 4 runs of this. And maybe I can try maybe level 2 even? We'll see if I pass this room. Because the minions might be easy to kill. But the real problem, I think, is gonna be the boss. I'm not sure what the boss mechanics are. Maybe I have to kill him like really quick. Because I remember like he can spawn like extra stuff. And I don't remember the condition when he spawns the extra stuff, like extra minions. Yeah, man, this is actually good XP, I'll take it. I'm glad I decided to do the DT. For now, like I always gonna include it as one of my dailies, you know what I mean? I'm getting 1.1k XP boost. Use my BM1. I think now I can actually focus on these guys. Not to waste time with these guys, because look at this, I can just go behind this guy and then I'll start killing them. Or at least in theory, that's how it should work. There we go, much better. Where do I get Token of Unity for the BP potion? That's actually a good question, because I don't know either. I just buy them from Agent Shop, but there should be a way just to kind of get them regularly. Man, I'm doing DT1 like much easier than expected. Now, to be fair, with the GM's level 5 and all of the potions, look at my combat power. It's like 570k. Almost enough to like finish the whole dungeon. Maybe the next one I'll try to do maybe at like level 3. Because I'm only interested in the first 2 waves. I'm not actually gonna do the whole dungeon. Okay, the boss actually does some damage. Still think it's okay to Mortal Bane here. Yeah, I can Mortal Bane, no problem. Although level 3 might be a little bit too hard. I don't know. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just stick to level 1. Go, get some gear. Or should I say level 0? Because level 3 is probably gonna be a little bit too hard for me. Just because of the boss. The minions I have no issue with at all. Man, look at my range on the BM3. It's actually really good. Holy moly. Okay, exit the dungeon. And now we are at 12 overload XP. Okay, what if we do it at level 2? No, honestly, the BM2 for the 4 shielder is not that great. Look at this, it's really hard to hit multiple minions at the same time. As soon as my BM3 comes off cooldown, I'll use that. So let's switch to the BM3. Yeah, man, I'm so doing this every single day from now on. At least until I reach level 55. Wait, what? The boss spawned already? I'm gonna use my aura to extend my BM3. Just because I much rather have my BM3 than my BM2 over here. And for these guys we can actually use the BM2, doesn't matter. Because for single target, it's more than okay. Force kick? Man, force kick is such a nice skill. Hi, you do DT1 solo. You can level fast. Oh, wait, hold up. Let's see what this guy says. Maybe he knows like another cool trick that I could do to get my overload levels even faster. Okay, let's use our BM3. Okay, so this is the moment of truth. Yeah, look at this, he's saying the same thing. In collection for stain clones, you can actually get myth potions and then exchange them to overload. Okay, hold up, let's focus on the fight. Okay, Mortal Bane, Shadow Shield. Look at this, I almost died immediately. Good that I have so much defensive skills. Would be nice to lure these guys a bit more properly, but it's gonna be okay. My defensive skills are gonna carry me through this. Level 2 is still okay for me. And once Shadow Shield is gone, we use armor. Or should I say, Art of Defense. And there we go, we're fine even with Mortal Bane. Man, I love Force Shielder. Almost running out of coffee for this episode. There we go. Oh, I should have used my aura to extend my BM3. Maybe I can do this, guys, with just like my combo. That's what she said. Yeah, it's fine even with the combo. No issue at all. Look at the range that I managed to reach. It's beautiful. Let's lower these guys just a little bit better. Yeah, I think I won't use my BM3 for this, guys, just to save one stamina potion. Because here, since I'm not finishing the dungeon and only doing the first couple of stages, I go through a lot of stamina potions. And Camouflage is not online currently to give me the SP boost. Okay, exit. 20 overload XP, yeah, much better. And the AP is actually stacking up nicely as well. Hold up, let me actually use some of my AP. I know I have a bunch of upgrade core highest, so let me just trade them in. Yeah, let's trade 50 in. There we go, max crit rate. Level that up. Attack rate, why not? And defense. Okay, I'll buy 2 more entries of this. And I'll actually buy 4 entries of this. So in Play Cabal, the really cool thing is that, look at this, right? I use my 2 daily entries. I'll just use enter and reset the daily limit for 1 force gem. 1 force gem is literally nothing. So I think let's try level 3. See how level 3 goes. Yeah, man, I actually thought this episode is gonna be all about premium dungeons, but no, it's all about XP. XP is where it's at. Come here, man. All of you come in one place, so I don't have to kill you one by one. I wonder, did they do like some kind of balancing patch to make the Force Shielder like have a little bit of a bigger range? I don't know, in the official it doesn't, like Force Shielder used to feel like it has really small range. And here it's actually like really decent. I don't know, maybe they did do some kind of balance patches. People already talking about the guild dungeon. Yeah, man, it's gonna be coming soon. Okay, without the BM3, look at this, it's actually troubling for me, right? So I don't think we'll be able to go to like level 4. We'll see how hard the boss is actually gonna be. 27, yeah, man, my overload is getting bigger by the day. I am using my SP potions like there's no tomorrow, literally. How do I level after 180, by the way? Man, if only he wrote that sooner, right? Because I cannot invite him to DT part 2 because it's only from 190. Ah, he is 177 at the moment, I see. Oh wow, this is hard, yeah. Level 3 is no joke, look at this. I didn't even use my Mortal Bane and I'm not sure if I even should use my Mortal Bane. My aura here. Yeah, let's try it. Shadow Shield immediately. I can see my Shadow Shield bursting really quickly. Okay, Art of Defense. Heal. Let's remove Mortal Bane. No, it's too much. I think level 2 is where it's at. Level 3 might be just a little bit too hard for me. Or maybe it's fine. The only thing that I'm using more is stamina potions, but then again, I'm getting more XP per run, right? So maybe it is better. Because yeah, the most important thing is that I'm actually surviving here. And by using all of my defensive skills, look at this, even then I'm barely surviving. Let's use Guard Break. And let's use Aura. Yeah, I can do it, but literally barely. And I have to use like 5 more stamina potions, so I'm not even sure if it's worth it or not. Yeah, look at this. Barely. Whenever like he puts out the warning, oh man, it takes like 60% of my HP. Yeah, so I think I'll stick with level 2 actually. And for Devil Tower 2, I think we'll just do it. We'll try at level 1. It is just barely, because I had no more defensive skills left. Holy moly. And now here we can relax, finally. Yeah, man, the boss is it's a bit too hard for me, I think, at the moment. I'm super happy that I can actually do it, but yeah, man, it's way too hard. Because just because I did it once, you know, doesn't mean that I can do it again. I was literally on the verge of dying, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, level 2 is definitely where it's at. 31%. Why, hello there, Mr. Stylish. Looking good. Yeah, but what I really need to remember is to do Devil's Tower on the weekends. So on the weekends, instead of like 1000 XP boost, we get 3000 XP boost. So I would get 3 times more XP that I'm currently getting. Oh man, I used my Aura and my BM3 expired. I hate when that happens. You always need to kind of use it just like a second before, a couple seconds before, just to be safe. Now I have to resort to my like extreme luring tactics. Yeah, cause like for huge waves of minions, BM3 is so much better than BM2. Yeah, this is the last run of DT, and after this we'll go to DT2, which should be much better XP, to be fair. But still, it's good enough to grind daily, you know what I mean? It's definitely worth it. Still at work, sorta. What do you mean sorta at work? Like I kinda am at work, but I'm not really at work. There we go, that's a good lore, look at that. Almost 200 mil XP from one hit. Okay, so in 4 Devil Tower runs, I managed to get 30% of Overload XP. And at this level, I think that's actually like really good. If you were to compare it with like official, then this is insanely good. By the way, I think I have about 3 Siggies left. And I'm planning on not buying anymore. Like anymore at all. My PB, I think it was like 7 days without any nicotine at all. And now that everything is kinda in place, you know, I have this like YouTube going on, I'll actually have my full-time work. So I think like my life should be like a whole lot less stressful, so I should actually be able not to smoke at all. At least I should. You know, and I need to start working out, because I lost a lot of weight in the past couple of months. I think I was at like 68 kilograms, which is not a lot at all, but for my whole life, I've always been like really skinny. There we go, BM3, Mortal Bane, and Shadow Shield. Man, I love Force Shielder. And I was thinking like once I start working out and starting to try to gain weight, it would be extremely fun if, for example, over the episode, right, for just like a couple of seconds, I would display a text showing my current weight for that day. And then, for example, if you manage to see the weight and type it in the comments, if you're like the first one, maybe like some sort of reward, but I'm not sure like what kind of reward could I even give out, you know what I mean? Like maybe just like a shout out, if like for the next episode, you know, like, oh, congratulations to like this and this player who, you know, was first the one to spot the weight. I don't know, like we can definitely think of something fun to do, you know, and it's gonna make me even more motivated to actually go through with my weight gain journey. At most in my life, when I was like extremely athletic, I would say, or the most athletic that I've ever been in my life, I was 75 kilos, which is still, it's not a lot. But for me, trust me, it was a lot. I think the most that I would feel comfortable growing would be like 80, 81 or 2 kilos. Oh, look at this, I got an Alts bomb. That's good. That's highly appreciated. There we go, and we leave. 40% almost. Yeah, that's good. Anyways, guys, I think this episode is getting long enough. Anyways, guys, I think this is a good place to end off the episode. So for tomorrow's episode, we'll actually try DT2. And we'll go for like even more premium dungeon farms and hopefully get slot extender highest just like Sloppy did. I want to say huge thank you to all of my Patreon and YouTube supporters. You guys are obviously the best. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.